it's Luke here. I hope you're all doing well. The game's just finished. Liverpool 2, West Ham 1. It was a good second half. That was, quite nail biting. And I thought we'd give it a really good game in the second half. I really, really did. But we'll go into that later. Um, the team come out, five at the back: Mavropanos, Tobido, Kilman, Wan-Bissaka and Skulls, with Soler, Woodpress, Paquetá in the midfield, with Kudus and Bowen up front. When I first see the team, I thought we are going to get overrun in midfield, and I just don't like those two up front. It's not that they're bad players, it just, against Konate, against big Virgil van Dijk, it was always going to be a tough game, and we made it tough for ourselves in the first half. We kept pumping it long. It was like heading training for Van Dijk and Konate in the first half. I think Scholes had a really hard day, a tough day, but good for him. It's good for him. This is how you learn. You're coming up against the best in the world in the Premier League, and Salah is probably currently the best player in the world. He had a tough day. Scholes. I don't think he was helped. I think Kilman could have got over there a bit more and given him a bit more support. But he was done, nearly every time. And I'm not. It's not me being harsh, and and it's not me saying bad things about him. It's just it was a tough day for him. It was a tough day at the office for Scholes. He was beaten by Salah. He went down the side, and when you give Salah space and time, he's either going to pull off a curling shot or he's going to lay the ball across. And he did. He laid it to Luis Diaz, and it was 1-0. In the first half, the stats were awful. I think we only put 2 tackles in, and we didn't really do anything. Kudus hit the bar with a curly shot. Free kick here and there, but they were a lot better in the first half. Not massively better because they didn't need to be. It just lacked ideas, or the idea we was trying to do just wasn't working. Second half completely different, but does have to have some context. Liverpool were sort of in a sort of mood of, we've already won the title. We'll it wasn't quite on it. Van Dijk was, sometimes the pass was just going past him, or as we played the ball through, he sort of mistimed the touch and it went to Bowen. They just weren't quite on it, and the atmosphere was quite flat as well. And I think West Ham picked up their game, to our credit. I thought Lucas Paquetá was fantastic the second half. He was always trying to do things. He was doing flicks and tricks. He was doing, the roulette turns, and trying to get the ball through. And we were really unlucky, I think, in the end. I really do think we was unlucky. We deserved the goal. Soler had one that he blasted over the bar. Wan-Bissaka had one. Kudus had one. And at one point in the game, we had more touches in their box. We was in their area more. Aviola pulled off a couple of good saves in that second half as well. McAllister's free kick was a good, really, really good save onto the bar. And like I say, I think for most of that second half, we were the better team. But when we did get the equaliser, which was fortunate but deserved, Van Dijk ball onto Andy Robertson, and it went in, and the own goal. And at 1-1, I thought, oh, come on, just hold on. And 1-1 up there, but a place we don't really ever get anything up there. It's a good point going into next season. It's that mentality thing. He brought on Fulkrug. And Guilherme, who I thought was brilliant. Guilherme as well, a couple of little touches and just clever little runs. Fulkrug, Ken, two headers went really, really close. He hit the bar. Again, just unlucky, just really unlucky. And like I said, when it did get 1-1, Liverpool woke up. The crowd woke up a bit, as if to be like, "Come on, we don't want to win the league as a canter." And we just couldn't handle it. It just felt inevitable. I don't know why. Just in that sort of that turn of us goal, it was like we angered them and woke them up. And from the corner, big Van Dijk won the header, and 2-1, unfortunately. But like I said, we did it the bar after that. Fulkrug did it the bar after that, which was, like I said, it was entertaining second half. It was. First half we didn't do nothing, but the second half, I was proud. I was proud of that performance. I thought we played well. We did the best we could. We got the goal that we deserved. We just didn't hold on. Once they switched on that gear, didn't hold on. Like I said, I thought Paquetá was excellent. Soufal was okay when he came on. The defenders worked hard. Probably one of the better games I've seen from Kilman today. Wan-Bissaka was, trying his best. He played right and left. Yeah, it's just frustrating. Frustrating. I really thought we was going to go, we would hold on there, and maybe even win at one point when it was 1-1. I thought, yeah, we might, but we woke them up. We woke them up, unfortunately, guys. We did. We woke them up. What do you guys think? You guys that are watching, anyone got any opinions on the game? My man of the match for West Ham, I think you've got to give it to Lucas. I think, like I said, I think he was excellent. He was just constantly trying to do things. That was like old Paqueta to a certain extent in terms of the trying for the pass. Always looked like he had time and space on the ball to do things, to try and do stuff. I thought Areola had a great game as well in terms of saving the ball. I thought he was brilliant. He was quite commanding at times as well. But yeah, Potter's got to stop this project of the two wingers playing as, I don't even know what you call them. Do you call them strikers? Do you call them both playing as a 10 without a striker? I don't like it. I don't like it. The centre backs are too big, they're too strong, they're too clever in the Premier League. I just don't see it ever working. I don't. Maybe a big man, a little man, Bowen and Fulgrove maybe potentially could work together. But it's something that needs sorting because I still do fear we could have a really bad season next year. As much as I'm positive and happy with that second half performance, there's a lot lacking still. Pace. There's no pace. There's no physicality in midfield. There's no real ball carrier. Kudus did well at times carrying the ball, but I mean, from centre midfield, someone who could pick it up and carry and have a real presence in midfield. We haven't got a player with real presence in our team. When McAllister picks up the ball for them or Gravenbach picks up the ball for them, there's a presence about them, and you think, and it makes players back off. We haven't got someone like that. We desperately need to go and do that in the summer. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Like I say, impressed with the second half. Pot's still getting it wrong, but the players did well. Any other time in the season, or even if we had one of our sort of seasons where it was sort of an average season, you would have looked at that and gone, yeah, bit unlucky. We don't usually win up there. So yeah, any other day you would say, yeah, boys, that is really proud. It's just the fact that it's been a bad season and we all want it over, that you're looking at it a bit more negatively potentially than you would have on any other season or any other time of the year if you play Liverpool like that at Anfield. Yeah, to Liverpool fans, I'm glad you won the league because I don't want Arsenal to win it. And I'm going to leave it there. Come on, you irons, keep believing, hit that like button before you leave.